welcome to another edition of HPT, or Late Night with HPT, and I have another special guest. Sir, would you like to introduce yourself to my lovely home?
Hello, home. My name is Nikachu. I'm a Pokemon YouTuber, and I'm here to, enjoy the fireside, I guess. It's cold as hell.
Enjoying a fireside chat with some lovely violin music in the background. Well, violin jazz music I have playing in my little record collection. Now, you've been doing this, YouTubing, for over 4 years now, as I was just doing some research on yourself.
Well, yes, 4 years on this channel, but I'm 19 now. I just turned 19 about a month ago. And I've been doing YouTube on other channels since 2009, ever since I was 8 years old, actually, 2009, yeah. So,
oh my, you're only 19, that's sickening.
Yeah.
Sickening, you're only 19.
Yep, only 19. I started in 2009. I made Yu-Gi-Oh videos, like the card game Yu-Gi-Oh. And,
yeah,
that was going nowhere for like 5 years. So I was like, you know what? I was obsessed with amiibos, like the amiibo craze, back in like 2015. Every Friday, me and my dad would go to the local Toys R Us, and we just like hunt for amiibos. And then I was like, I'm gonna turn this into a YouTube channel. So I turned it into a Nintendo YouTube channel,
and it's gone from there. Like, just looking at the recent channel, over 12 million views. You've hit nearly on 30,000 subscribers, and that's insane. It's such a credit to you and the hard work you've been putting in.
Yeah, it's actually been like skyrocketing lately. Since like I've talked to you like just a few months, like I think we started talking like a month or two ago. Just in the last 2 months, my subscribers doubled, which is really crazy. Early November, I had 18,000. Now I have 30,000. Since the release of Sword and Shield. Yeah, since the release of Sword and Shield, it's just kind of exploded lately, and it's been really crazy.
Well, I think I know why that might be, because I think you found a little niche in the market.
Pokemon camp memes!
Pokemon camps! It's like, how the hell did you find that one? Because I've not used the camp feature at all, I've not touched it.
I don't think anyone has.
You have seemed to make... No, I think you have made an incredible thing, and I know there's a video which is 1.2 million views, and it is just Scorbunny kicking a Togepi, which is incredible.
It was okay, I'm not gonna say it was a terrible video. I don't want to like hurt myself that bad, but like I honestly what happened was I was making Sword and Shield videos, and there's getting like no traction on them, because for the last year I've been down the rabbit hole of doing like leaks and the fake rumors, and I was just getting sick and tired of making those videos because it just kind of like spreading misinformation for clicks and stuff, and it was starting to feel kind of dirty to me. So I was like, one day I was like, well, I saw that Togepi clip, I saw like spraying around the internet, and that inspired me to like make a full-on Pokemon camp meme video. And then it did good like the first 2 days, and then all of a sudden YouTube started recommending it. It like started getting like 100, 200,000 views a day, and it was like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, why do people care about this? So then I pulled a Disney and just started making sequels every single day, and then it just kind of went from there.
Why not? That's the thing, it's working. Because I saw that first bit and I was laughing my head. I was like, that's terrible. Not in the sense of bad, in the sense of, oh my god, a Scorbunny has just kicked a Togepi. But is that actually real? Is that edited, or did that actually happen?
Okay, the funny thing is, people ask me this all the time. Most of the clips I use, what happens is I force my Pokemon to do crazy things in camp, and then I do like the screen record thing on the Switch, and then I save it to my computer. But that was the one that inspired this whole entire Pokemon camp series, and to this day I have no idea. I have no idea if the person edited it to make it look like that, or if it actually killed the Togepi. I've tried to have it like kick my Eevee. No luck yet, but that's Scorbunny, or not Scorbunny, it's Cinderace. Cinderace is the one who's doing the kicking. It's a bit like, can I swear on this?
You can say whatever the fuck you want, sir.
It's a bit like Cinderace is a bitch. Like all the other Pokemon, they play together regularly, and then Cinderace just like runs around like pissing people off. And I was like, this is really funny. I wonder if my Cinderace does the same thing. And then he's a dickhead. So I was like, wow, Pokemon Camp actually does have like a lot of personality. I'm kind of running in a little hole now where like I don't really want to be like I've done all I can in Pokemon Camp. Like it's it's like this little side feature.
The thing is,
I don't even think Game Freak even remembers that they
it's
made
awesome.
it. Like it's I think so. I'm trying to figure out something new to do now, but yeah, it worked really well for the moments I did it for sure.
Oh, I think it's been so funny. And like you say about Cinderace being a dickhead, well, he is, because he's based off a football player, well, soccer player, depending on what part of the world you are. But that's what, you know, we British people are like when it comes to football. We're just genuinely dickheads.
Yeah.
We just really are.
He's just a cocky bitch. Yeah, I don't know. And, the other ones are bitches. Some of them are bitches too. Like all the starters are bitches. Like Inteleon, he just has like this stinky face on like all day. It's like eat a burger or something. I don't know. He just looks pissed.
Well, to be fair, look when he was like Sobble. He was Sobble, and then all of a sudden he's gone from like, literally to James Bond.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he's probably gonna. And now he's gonna be getting a sniper rifle.
That
so
thing's
he's
sweet.
gonna be this lethal.
Just imagine the Pokemon Camp moments with that. It's so stupid.
The thing is, you hit on it earlier, and it was on one of my earlier questions. It said, like, I know before Sword and Shield come out, you were doing a lot of leak videos.
Right.
And I would be disingenuous to myself if I start saying they're amazing, because I'm not a fan of those sort of videos.
No, I'm
probably the same as you.
disgusted. Yes, I am disgusted with those kind of videos. And it's so funny now because, like, when I stream and stuff, I, like, talk complete shit about people who do Pokemon leaks as if I haven't done it for the past 2 years. But it's just, like...
It's like, no, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Nothing
I didn't
to
do
see.
that.
That
That wasn't me.
part of me wants to delete all those videos, but I'm like, whatever. I mean, I'll admit, like, I did them. And because most of my views before, like, in 2017 when Splatoon 2 came out, I made videos about, like, Pearl Marina. Like, I've always been doing videos about, like, the stupidest things. Like, Pearl Marina dance for 20 minutes. I'm like, it's always been, like, stupid, weird things. And those videos got, like, my most viewed videos, like, a dance battle between Pearl Marina and Callie. That one has, like, 2 million views. And what happened after that, I was like, I didn't really know what to do. I was in a rut. I didn't know if I wanted to be, like, a Pokemon YouTuber or a Nintendo YouTuber. And I did Smash leaks for, like, the longest time, for, like, 5 months.
Yes, I saw that, yeah.
Which is even worse, because those are, like, there's it's like, oh, today someone said Gino's coming. Oh, but tomorrow, don't worry, Crash is coming. It's like, that was, like...
Yeah, everyone's coming.
That made me mentally, like, ill. Like, I get anxious really easily. Making those videos, like, makes me want to bite my nail. Like, I hate making those leak videos, so I'm done with those. I make, like, my fun little, like, predictions nowadays, where I'm, like, talking about, like, you know, what could they add instead of, you know, the leaks, but... Yes, that is...
Yeah, that's different, and that's fine.
I'm over.
I think that's fine. It's all good to have predictions. Predictions is fine. I suppose with Smash Brothers, because, like, I love Smash as well.
Yeah.
And I think I was probably, you know, what the hell is that fifth leak our fifth DLC gonna be?
Little did you know.
And I put up for... You know, I put up for shits and giggles on my Twitter. I just went, oh, my uncle works for Nintendo and Crash for Smash, because I just wanted to see, for shits and giggles, is anyone actually going to catch on to that? But it's literally... Anyone could be in Smash. You could literally name anything. You could have Hank Hill, and he could be bloody rumoured to be on it. It's insane.
It is insane. People will literally believe anything. And, like, the day before they announced, like, a day or two before Byleth, I don't know if you saw the same rumors I did, but, like, everyone was saying how Dante was coming to Smash. And people, like... I had people coming up to me in real life talking about how, get ready for Dante's reveal. And I just told them, I was like, with Smash, nothing is certain. I don't believe a single thing anymore.
No, I think it's amazing they managed to keep, you know, all 5 of those DLCs leaked. You know, I never found out anything, and I thought that's impressive that none of them got leaked.
Yeah. Nintendo. There's one thing Nintendo does good, and it's they subvert our expectations like daily. They're really good, even if better for worse. Even if it's not what we want, they always give us something we don't expect. That's what I like about them a lot.
Yeah, and they've done well, and like the fact they've announced, you know, there's going to be 6 more characters announced in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, bloody hell! I don't know what we're all moaning about. I think we're getting that's incredible.
I was like, oh shit! Another 2 years of Smash League videos being recommended to me. Here we go. And then there's like that little demon in the back of my
As long as you
head.
get any more Fire Emblem.
Yeah, then there's that little demon in the back of my head. I was like, should I be making a fake leak video right now? Like, shit.
Should this be me?
Yeah, I was like,
who do you want? Who do you want coming? If you could name, say, 5 or 6, who would you want on your list?
Okay, you know, I need, there's a lot of characters that I really want, and, like, I made a video, it was so stupid, I remember, it was, like, my final few days of senior year, this was end of 2016, so yeah, about, like, spring 2018, that's when I made this video. I did 1,000 characters that could be in Smash Ultimate, and
oh my god.
And like every single character I think that's been in the game like revealed so far has been in that video, so it was kind of funny because I kind of look at that video sometimes to think, because I literally did like any single video game character you could think of is in that list, and I do like stupid things too, like celebrities and stuff. But anyways, the 6 characters that I would want. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of bullshit this as I go. I really want Twintel from ARMS, but I would be happy with any ARMS character for sure. But Twintel would be sweet. Twintel would be the one I want. Shantae would be sweet. And
yeah.
Shantae would be sweet, and then okay, honestly, this is the thing, like, I'm a gamer, haha, because I, like, you know, play Nintendo and stuff. I don't really play, like, many games, like, outside of the Nintendo world. Like, I kind of just play, like, my Pokemon and Smash games and go home kind of deal. So, most of my characters are, like, Nintendo characters. I mean, come on, Waluigi, but I don't know. People are obsessed with Waluigi.
I can't see Waluigi.
I was more excited over Daisy, which was stupid because then she came, and now like every time I see her on my screen, I'm pissed. Like I would love something like I like when they do things that people don't expect. Like when Piranha Plant got announced, like people get pissed, but I was like, that's pretty funny.
It's random. It'll work.
Yeah, I grew up with Crash Bandicoot, so I would love Crash Bandicoot. We need another Zelda character. It's been too long. I would do like, I don't know, something like part of me wanted.
Has been suggested.
Part of me wanted like a Breath of the Wild Zelda, kind of like they did with Link, but I don't know. I kind of want like a full new character. Like I wanted like, the mask guy. I'm so bad. I have the worst references.
Oh, you the one who had Majora's Mask.
The one from Majora's Mask. Yeah, I wanted him, but then he got an assist trophy. Like most of the ones I want got deconfirmed already. I mean,
yeah, because if they become a trophy, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd be down for like a new Generation 8 Pokemon, but like I know it's kind of lame because they have so many Pokemon. But I would love like Grimmsnarl or Rillaboom or any of those guys. I don't know, like I love Smash. I just kind of like let them do what they do, and I play it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
We just enjoy the ride.
I just enjoy the ride.
I think Crash is certain.
Honestly, people.
Crash has to happen.
Crash has to happen. They give me any character, I'll enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like a new character in Smash is always fun for me, no matter who it is. It's honestly for me more about the playstyle. Yeah. The only one that I really wanted in Smash, and I like made tweets about this. I made videos about it, like. Every single day, whenever someone would ask me, my character that I wanted in Smash was Isabelle for like since Smash 4. That was the one character I really wanted, and once I got her, I was like, whatever comes after this is like, you know, beans and potatoes. It's fine with me. Yeah.
For me, like you know, I think Crash will happen. Like you know, you could argue to have the Goku character, but I don't think Goku would. I think it'd be a bit silly. But I think, like, I've just finished watching The Witcher and I'm reading the books now.
Yeah.
I kind of think that they're going to have Geralt of Rivia in there. I'm like, that kind of seems like a very, very smart marketing thing. But I think, for me, when you said about characters, I was one of those where, when they announced Cloud got announced for Smash Brothers, literally, my dick fell off. It was... You know, it was incredible for me, because for me, like Sonic, I grew up with Sonic and Mario, that's how old I am. And for me, Final Fantasy VII is always one of my favourite games of all time. So to have Sonic appear was incredible, but then to have Cloud appear, that was it. I was done. I was like, everything has been achieved in my life.
This is just like a medical question, but like, did the dick grow back eventually, or is it still on the ground after Cloud?
No, I keep it in a little jar. The wife holds onto it. You know, if she needs it now and again, she might reattach it. We had to get some screws and just just a little plastic jar. That's how we got baby hiccups. Otherwise, it wasn't going to work. All I'll say is, thank God the baby and the wife aren't in the country at the moment.
Oh, you know who I want? This is such, like, I don't even know if this is, like, people would even think about this. Like, maybe someone, but I would, like, if I could make a character, my favorite generation of Pokemon is Gen 3. I would have May in Smash, like Pokemon Trainer, and I would have May with Blaziken.
Oh, interesting. That's quite interesting. I don't mind May. I think it's not too bad.
I'd have May with Blaziken, Grovyle, and Mudkip. That would be, like, my dream team right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Mudkip. Vote Mudkip. I love Mudkip.
Everyone loves Mudkip. I think a lot of people's favorite, like, Stage 2 Pokemon is Grovyle. And then most people love Blaziken, too. That's, like, one of the most iconic Pokemon. I think it would be so... And I love all three. All three of those are, like, 10 out of 10s for me all across the board. I would be so happy with that. I mean, that's one that I know, like, will never really happen. But that would be cool.
Like, I'd love to have Totodile. I'd love Totodile back in the fort because he is one of my favourites. I suppose I love all the water types. But
me too. I'm a water type person. That's why, like, when I was making, like, my channel... Okay, so this is, like, another little Nikachu history lesson. My name was Nico Ami for the longest time. It was, like, Nico plus Amiibo. And I changed my name to Nikachu. But, like, honestly, I don't like Pikachu. Pikachu's fine. But, like, I just kind of did it as, the names kind of worked together. And it made sense. Like, Nikachu does Pokemon videos, you know? But I am a water type connoisseur. I almost made my name Nicodile, like Totodile. But I was like, that doesn't really make sense. Because Totodile and Mudkip are my two favorite baby Pokemon. But yeah. Oh, and one more character. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Nikachu does roll off the tongue a little better than Nicodile.
And because I still want to, like, open my channel up for all Nintendo stuff, and I feel like Pikachu is, even though it is a Pokemon, it's kind of more general Nintendo still. Like any Nintendo fan or gamer would be able to recognize Pikachu. So yeah, that's why for, like, branding and, you know, the brand, I was like, you know, and I have a Pikachu onesie, you know.
Well, that's one of my questions.
I have it on right now.
Is one of my questions. Like,
I have it on right now because I thought it was gonna be, like, webcam, so I put it on before, and I'm like roasting. I really should take it off. But it's on right now, though.
Oh, if you think it's hot where you are, honestly, come sit where I am at the moment. It's like, what is it? It's very early in the morning, and it is already nearly 30 degrees. I'm sweating balls already. It's binging so bad.
I don't think I've woken up at 7 a.m. since, like, high school.
Oh, wait until you have a kid. If you have a kid, you'll learn what AM means, I'll tell you that.
Oh, shit. I want a kid right now. I'll take it. No, I won't take you can have your kid, but I would love a child. That's so random. Like, you know, whatever. I would love a kid. If anyone's, like, you know, wants to share.
When you have a kid, you can just dress her up however you want. So she has got the most geeky stuff. The poor queen doesn't like all this, but Hiccups is wearing whatever I put her in. So she'll be doing soon the walk to go get the first Pokemon, whether it's Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. Hopefully she picks the right one, or a good Desona.
You're literally the gamer dad we've all wanted to be.
Well, if she picks Chikorita, she's going in the water. I'm just going to throw her away.
Yeah,
so, no, you don't pick Chikorita.
Good as gone. No, I love Chikorita. Come on now. I'll die on the Chikorita fan wagon or whatever if I have to. No, okay, let's be honest.
You watch my videos on Chikorita. Its nickname is Shitterita.
Okay, Chikorita is nowhere near my favorite. Look, like, with Pokemon, I'm so geeky. I rank my starters, like, once a month. Like, I rank them from, like, now it's 24. From 24th to first place, I rank them, like, seriously monthly. Sometimes when I'm bored, twice a month. And Chikorita, you know, is consistently in the bottom 5. But I still have, like,
good.
I love Bayleaf. I feel like I love her personality in the anime. Ugh. It's fine though. I understand the hate.
See?
You can burn her to the stakes.
Oh, there's just so much. Like, I don't mind Shitanium, but yeah, when it comes to, I think it's because when I was originally playing the Gold and Silver games, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try. Let's just try them all out, see how we go. And Bay shit was like, Shitarita was so shit. I was like, oh my god, your move pool is terrible. It's like, it's just a joke. So, because I played it for Gold and Silver days.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, another grass Pokemon. Oh, you're shite. So, no, never again.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, my experience with Chikorita is honestly just like so naturally sad. So I got, ever since Ruby and Sapphire, I've like, because I was like 4 years old. So I got Ruby and Sapphire when I was 4 years old. I've been like there day one to get a game. Every single game except for Heart Gold Soul Silver, I like bought it, like rented a week after it came out, and I bought it, and the save date I had a Chikorita, and I think I was like what, like 9 or 10 at the time when that game came out. Oh, the second I saw Chikorita on that save data, you better bet I reset it in a heartbeat. Now I like Chikorita a bit more, but I was like,
fuck off.
I was like, you could have picked Totodile, you could have picked Cyndaquil, and you went with Chikorita. No wonder why you sold the game. Damn.
Yeah,
I'd give back the game too.
Like, you're in for a shit time.
I was like, I'd give back the game right away too.
And that's the thing. It's like, with Gen 8 now out, I think everyone's played Swords of Shield to death.
Yeah.
And the new DLC's coming out the end of this year, where both sections are coming out, and the fact that there's going to be 200 more of the bookers are coming back. Yep. Do you think that we're going to have any of the starters making another appearance, or do you think it's just going to be the solid VGC battlers are going to be coming back?
Okay, here's my thing. First off, when you say like we've played Sword and Shield to death, like I love Pokemon. I rarely get sick of it. No, I get sick of it sometimes when I like play it too much. But like right now, I'm like I need a little bit of a detox, like after because most people play the game, they're done, but like with me, like since I make videos about it, all us Poketubers do, like it's like a all day every day ordeal, and even when I'm not playing about them, I'm editing the content. I'm like let me I watched a video today about like Gen 3 and Gen 4 and like the music play of those games, and I felt like it's like rehydrated. I was like, oh, something else but Gen 8, but I do really like Gen 8, and the lack of Pokemon returning never really fazed me, but I can't lie, when those 200 Pokemon were announced to come back, I was really excited. And
I think it's good.
I think it's good, and I think I'm happy that anyone can get them through trade and stuff too. And I really like the way they're doing this expansion pass, way more than a third version or well, if they did a Black and White 2 type sequel, I'd be down for that, but more than the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and all that. I really prefer what they're doing.
I'm 100% with that.
I really prefer it. And honestly, the price point for both packs for both waves of it for $30, it doesn't seem that bad pricey either. I mean, I would buy it if it was $100.
It's nothing.
But I'm a sheep.
Yeah, I think people are moaning. I think, in my opinion, I'm like, would you rather just get the same game with a little bit extra, or would you rather get 2 expansion packs? I was like, I'd rather get the expansion packs. I was like, in reality, I always think with gaming, we as gamers kind of get it easy. Like, we essentially get these huge games which could take, depending on the game, for like 200 hours, and we can buy it for like anything from 40 to $50, and then we moan when we have to pay a bit more. I was like, you're basically buying something which you could be basically getting a whole week's worth of content, and you're moaning because you have to pay an extra $20. I'm like, come on, you go to the cinema, you're done for an hour.
And people attacked me for this, but I will say it again, and this isn't me coming for Smash, because I happily pay the $25 for it too, but people seemed like so excited to spend $25 on 5 characters and 5 stages in that game, and then like the same price basically for Pokemon for what seems like 2 huge expansion pass waves.
Exactly.
People got pissed at that. I was like, I mean, I get, people being mad at the base game being $60 and people being upset with the Pokemon are returning, whatever. I'm not on that boat, but I can see why people go on it. But, like, in terms of the DLC, I'm like, this is pretty fairly priced, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm 100% with that. I 100% agree. And it's like, okay, you want another example? Dark Souls. Dark Souls is another example of that. You pay for the base price, and then you get DLC on top of that. And it's not shit DLC, it's good expansion packs. And I was like, well, I'll happily pay for the extra content. I've enjoyed the game, why not? And, you know, I was always going to get Sword and Shield, but it came out. It's based in Britain, for God's sake. I was always going to buy it. But I had no problem with the fact that it's not all the Pokemon were returning. Part of my views is like, well, there's got to be a point. Because I just think when my little one grows up and she gets to, you know, 18, how many Pokemon are going to be around then? There's probably like 20,000. So there's always going to be a point where they say, that'll do. They have to.
Yeah, exactly. And I was kind of excited that, you know, to see what Pokemon came. Because even like Black and White, when you play through them, most of these people complaining don't even play competitive and don't really play the post-game really. But no one really complained in Black and White when you can only play with the 150 in that game through the main game. No one complained during that, and like, I don't know. I just feel like people were just kind of looking for reasons to really get at Game Freak, and people have their different reasons, and you know, I can't control them being mad, but I was pretty pleased with the Sword and Shield cycle, and none of us have touched this expansion pass yet. We don't even have way too many details on it, but it seems like a really great chunk of a lot of new content. Like those areas that are fully explorable, just like the wild area. They have new stories, characters, new Pokemon. Like it seems like almost a brand new game to me, which is really exciting.
And they're meant to be huge. They are meant to be as big as the wild area, so I was like, happy days. I suppose I think from a VGC standpoint, because I still play that when I can.
Yeah, me too. I did it right before this.
You've got Garchomp coming back. You've got Garchomp, you've got Landorus, and I just think of, like, I'm in a draft league at the moment, and I can imagine everyone's going to be wanting to be one or two, just so they can get Landorus and Garchomp.
Yeah. I saw a video just yesterday. I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw in a thumbnail. I saw Salamence is coming back too, and I was like really excited over that. Hopefully that is true.
There's another one. Everyone will grab Salamence, and Salamence will no doubt get a G-Max.
Yes,
I'd
be so happy.
Because
that's like my third favorite
100%
Pokemon.
happen.
That's like my third favorite Pokemon. I get so technical with this stuff too. I do my starters. I go on this. I don't know if you've ever been on it. It's there's this favorite Pokemon picker site, and like you can rank all of your favorite Pokemon from like number 1 to 820.
Oh my god!
It's really cool. Just look up.
Oh my god!
Whoever ends up watching this, or you yourself, like. If you just look up favorite Pokemon picker, it's a really fun. It takes a long time, but it's really fun. I do that like once a season, just to see how my taste change.
I'll put that in the description. I'll find it and I'll put it in the description for anyone who wants to have a go at that.
Yeah, it's sweet.
God. Do you actually go through all 800?
Yep. Go through all 800. They haven't updated with Gallery yet, but like every day I check and see if they update it. So hopefully they do it soon. But yeah, it's really cool, and like I know like off the top of my hand like my top 10 favorite Pokemon, and I have the whole 800 saved somewhere on my computer, but so many of my favorite Pokemon didn't make it, and I honestly wasn't that upset. Like I don't know, I get why people get upset, but for me personally, so many of my favorites didn't. Like my favorite Pokemon of all time is Lopunny, and it's not in the game, so shit, you know.
I mean, everyone has their favourites, and like I've spoke to people on here, and who've also come to the fireplace, and they had Nido, who was my first person, and he was a big lover of Nido King. I know Nido King is coming back. We've got Jake McCauley who's been on, and he's the guy who does the Can You Complete Pokemon with just a Weedle. He was devastated that Weedle never got on. But for me, Raichu's mine. Raichu's always been my favourite Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then after that is Totodile. So I was obviously Raichu's always going to be in a Pokemon.
Right.
It has to be. But Totodile didn't make it, and I was a bit gutted. But you know, favourites, they'll come and go. You know, and new favourites can come around. Some of the new designs are fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm a bit gutted that when I did my league, I didn't draft any of the new ones at all. They'd all gone. I was like, okay, I'll stick with the oldies then.
Yeah.
I'll stick
See,
with them.
when I go to a new Pokemon game, my mind never even really goes to the older Pokemon. I go straight to getting excited for the new designs, the Pokemon that define the new region. It is what it is. And I didn't answer your question. I just remembered. It's the one about, do I think the stars are coming back? I remember when the game was initially leaking, they saw, like, the Alola starters and the Kanto starters in, like, the files or whatever.
Oh, they did, didn't they? They did.
Yeah, and then now we're seeing that Venusaur and, what's it called? Squirtle, Blastoise, they're all getting Gigantamax forms as well. So they're in the game. So I think if those are confirmed in the game, I'm pretty sure that the Alola starters are going to come back too.
That's Incineroar back then. Incineroar's back for VGC.
Yep, Incineroar's back. I'll have Primarina in my Pokemon camp for all those who are hyped about that. No. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for those. I'm excited for the returning Pokemon, but the part I'm most excited about for this new pass, I'm just excited to see the new areas and the new legendaries and all the stuff to explore. Because I'm really excited to see how this game ages for the Pokemon community, and nervous. Excited and nervous because we came into it with such negativity, and I feel like we're going to come out of it in positivity, because I think many people who are upset will like kind of realize it's not as bad as they. I think it's better to go in with everyone being kind of, you know, low and then ending high, rather than being really excited for something than failing on that. Because that's what kind of happened.
No, I completely understand.
Yeah, with Sun and Moon, I remember, like, counting down not just the days, the seconds for coming. Like, I was so excited for Sun and Moon. And then it kind of came and went from me. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I know a lot of people love it, and, you know, everyone, that's the thing I like about Pokemon. Everyone can have their own personal favorites and least favorites. But for me personally, Sun and Moon was not one of my favorites. And I was so excited. I was so excited because Hoenn's my favorite, and I saw kind of like the region being lots of water and islands, and I was like so excited. And I kind of left it with not being extremely satisfied. But with this one, for the first time for a new Pokemon game, all of the hate online, all of the stuff that, you know, in this promotional cycle, I was kind of like a little, not bummed waiting for it, but I was like, oh yeah, new Pokemon this month. Okay, I can't wait for it. Instead of counting down seconds. And then when I was done with the game, I was like, I'm pretty dang satisfied with this. And as kind of time goes on, and I look at the Pokemon, and I look at the gym leaders, and the music, and the, now looking at this expansion pass, I'm like, oh, I can see me leaving this generation when it's all said and done, liking it pretty dang well. And I think the expansion pass will... It's going to be a while
till we get up there, till Generation 9. Generation 9 is going to be ages.
It's
and
gonna
I think
about
it's
every
gonna be like
3 years.
Smash Brothers thing. They're gonna build on it.
Yeah, I think the route they're going with this, making the core game more solid, will have people appreciate and look back at this game more fondly, because people are gonna be playing this for another year now that there's DLC confirmed until
easily.
Yeah, if not more. And that's why I was so excited about the expansion pass too, because theoretically, say this was Sun and Moon and we were just getting like, you know, Pokemon Sacred Sword or something like that, I wouldn't even be excited to make videos about that, or even really be excited to make videos of the game when it does come out, because usually the base story is still practically the same with a few changes. No real new Pokemon really. Where this time around, it's like, this is complete new content, completely separate from the game, and as a player and as a content creator, I'm like really hyped to really dive into this.
You know, I completely agree with you, because, you know, I played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I was just like, fuck, I've already done this shit.
Yeah, I couldn't even.
Doing it again.
I finished eventually, but it was a crawl. Like, I took some breaks, I took, you know, a few naps in between. It took me a long time to finish that game, just because I was like, I did this like a year ago, literally the exact same thing.
Yeah. Exactly, and I was the same, because I just wanted to get to the extra bits, like the Team Rocket bits.
Yeah.
And I needed to do it for the VGC. I was like, that's all I'm here for. I'm not here for anything else. I'm here to battle. So to do all the story bollocks again, I was like, fuck this shit.
I know.
Be awesome. Now I don't have to do that, which is great.
I know, and me personally too. Like, I'm a very big VGC person too. I don't really make videos about it, but like when I'm playing Pokemon, like on my own accord, like that's all I'm doing. Like right before this, I went to the bathroom. You better bet I took my Switch to the bathroom with me. Anytime I can do like a little VGC battle here and there, I take it. And this I like this one better than the last VGC season. I think I'm enjoying it a little, like quite a bit.
Well, I am absolutely loving Sword and Shields Online at the moment. I think it's really good. I think it just looks better, the music's better, the graphics are better, everything about this VGC is so much better. I am in love with it.
Yeah,
I kind of fell out of love with Ultra Sun, but I'm loving this. I'm loving Sword and Shield at the moment when it comes to the online stuff.
Yep, and I think, there's potential for, because they, like, I don't know how they're going to really treat it, but I'm imagining they're going to open more doors, like how the first season, like I'm playing like the seasons right now, and the first season there's like no Gigantamax. Now there's like you can use Charizard or like Scorch and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see like in the future. Oh, now I can use Gigantamax. Alcremie, so I can try that. It seems like there's gonna be longevity to this, and all the new Pokemon we're gonna get too.
You change the rules, it mixes it up. Simple as that.
Yep. Yeah, that's
like,
exciting.
I think for me, I haven't unfortunately got time to do the seasons just because of work, family, and things like that, and obviously editing as well.
Right.
But I'm able to do I do an online battle once a week, and I get that recorded, and that's my little fix. And essentially, I have to do all my research just for that one battle against my opponent. I'm like researching what they're gonna have, what they could do, and I've missed doing that for so long.
Yeah.
And it's been so refreshing to be able to do that this year.
Yeah, I completely agree, and how I said, like, one of my biggest passions besides Pokemon is I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That was what my first channel was for the first 5 years. Like, I love strategy games, and it's always been, like, when I was little, I obviously never really knew about, how Pokemon could be so competitive. I found out by age 11, I was like, oh, wow, I can play online Pokemon? That's crazy. And then I realized, like, how strategic it is, too, and I love how, Pokemon has so many layers to it. There's, the main game, there's, such a huge community, there's the designs of these Pokemon, there's the gym leaders, but then there's also, online battling, and the fact that, especially now, like, you can use the same Pokemon you use in the main story and these huge online battles. It's just really cool how it all layers up together for me. That's one thing I really love about Pokemon.
Yeah, and that's what all my friends, like, because I'm a lot older, and they take the mick out of me, going, "Oh my god, you're still playing it." But then when I try and explain, well, take away the cartoony side of it. There's a very very in-depth strategy game there, but they just don't see that, and they say just get down the pub and just have a few drinks. But it's been a completely different way. But it's like chess with rock paper scissors, plus maths.
Yeah,
that's how I always describe Pokemon. But people just see it as Pikachu, and that's all they'll ever see it.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of, especially now, just so many layers to the gameplay, and, I do like Dynamax and Gigantamax. There's a little part of me that hopes, like, maybe in a season soon, like, they can switch it up and have, like, no Dynamax just to see what it's like. But, all gameplay, like, every generation, people complain about the new feature, whether it be Z-Moves, Mega Evolutions, or Dynamax, or they'll praise it too. I just like how something small, or not small, but a new feature in the main game to like a casual fan just means such another thing for us VGC players, because it's like, wow, I can use this in so many different ways. Like, it really pushes you to think outside the box too.
Basically, all I found out is you just click Araquanid and then just click kill. Araquanid can kill practically everything with one shot. There's nothing that can barely stand up against it. It's insane. I was like, I love this thing. I think he's slowly becoming one of my favourite Pokemon just because of how destructive it is.
Do you see it in the wild area? That thing is scary as hell. It crawls on, like, it's so terrifying in the main game. I was like, I need this thing on my side. I don't want it against me. I want it on my side.
Could you imagine if the wild area was realistic in the sense of the Pokemon don't just like run up to you, which they do, but they actually just eat you?
I know, like you had to like fight them off. Yeah, That would be kind of sweet, actually.
Which you would. I imagine if it was real life, you're in the water and a Gyarados goes past you, it isn't just going to go, hello, mate. It's going to try and kill you.
It would be kind of sweet, like, if they made a way, like, in future games, like, not only do I want a wild area type thing in future games, I'm pretty certain we are going to have more and more kind of that kind of openness in future games. And just seeing by the DLC expansion pass, they're already going that direction too. But if they could like kind of make it a way where like you are kind of surviving in this area rather than just hanging out, like a Gyarados is attacking you, and if your Charizard dies by it, the Gyarados is going to come straight after you. If they kind of made, I think they could make
that's it, you're dead.
They could make a spin-off or a mode in a game where it's like more survival based. I think that'd be really cool. They kind of do that in the anime where like Ash gets scared as hell or burned to a crisp if the wrong Pokemon looks at him. That'd be kind of fun too. I think they have a lot of potential there.
Make like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Pokemon style.
Yeah.
So
Pokemon
Fortnite. Where do you? You've got, obviously, with what we were saying about Sword and Shield, got a lot coming up, with Smash Bros. Got coming up. What's the future for you? What does it hold your next year? Because you said you've done the Pokemon camps and you want to try and do something new. And what do you think that's going to be, or is it still in the works at the moment?
Yeah, so I find it really interesting when I talk to Poketubers, because I imagine you like other Nintendo games too, right? Like you say, you like Smash, and it's always so hard for me to just commit to one game, because I'll be making videos about Pokemon, and then a few months later, the next Smash game comes out, or the next Mario. I'm like, shit, I want to make videos about this now. So one thing I found really beautiful about these like funny moments, Pokemon camp type videos doing well is, I feel like I could definitely make those type of videos with any Nintendo game in the future now. Where before I was kind of stuck in a hole of making leak videos or top 5s about Pokemon or Smash. You can't really do leak videos for Zelda or Mario. It's not the same kind of pre-release build. But with new games, I really, really, really want to test out and see if I can continue making these kind of funny moments, but with other games. So Animal Crossing is coming out in just less than 2 months now, so I'm gonna be really excited. And I ask my fans all the time in my streams and my Discord and stuff, I'm like, you guys like other Pokemon games too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just asked them that kind of stuff. And Hello?
Some music has started on my phone. I don't know why. Sorry. Apologies.
I was like, no, I get so excited talking about this stuff.
Where's that started from?
I was like, I thought that's like my, like when they accept the awards at like the Grammys or the Oscars and like the music. I was like, shit.
Yeah, come on, piss off.
'Cause I don't have any.
No, sorry, you were saying.
No, I don't have like any friends in this community really. Like I have like my fans kind of become my friends, which is so much fun. I love that. But I always like hearing from other like Poketubers and Nintendo YouTubers, because it's so hard being like in one game when you like so many others,
Yeah. And I agree, because it's like there are so many different games out there. Like I play, I've got my Switch, and there are so many different games I can cover. But when you call yourself the honest Pokemon trainer, you kind of you kind of set your camp there.
Right.
You're like, that's what people come for. And I'm getting to the stage where I'm probably going to be having a bit of a break soon. I've got a few more challenge videos, and then I'll be having a break, just because I think I'm playing all the different old Pokemon games to death. And I probably just need a bit of time away, just as you said, just refresh, and then come back anew and see what else I can bring to the table.
Yep. So, for my future, because back in the day when I started as a Nintendo YouTuber in 2015, I did every game under the sun, and when you spread yourself too thin, you can't really catch on to fan base, you can't catch on to the analytics, you can't catch on to any of that stuff. And I'm like the type of person where like people are always like, I show people my YouTube channel like, whoa, 30,000 subscribers, do you do it for the money, do you do it for this? I do it, I don't really care about the money really, I care more about like, this is cheesy, I do it for the fun. Also, I just like, when people ask me what I want to be when I grow up, I just want to be famous. Like, not even in, like, a shallow way, but, like, I want to be famous for something that I'm good at, for sure. I don't really know what that is yet, but I like doing things that are new, current, fun, and I don't really do it for the money. So like when my analytics go bad, I don't really care that much, like a lot of other people do. But looking at them and seeing now, I'm kind of getting tired of this Pokemon Camp ordeal. Like, I think I've done way too much, as much as I could do with it. So I'm definitely going to move on from that really soon to other things. And Animal Crossing's coming out in 2 months, so I'll be doing Animal Crossing videos. I'm hoping that Breath of the Wild, the sequel, comes out this year too, so that'd be really exciting. So basically, I'm kind of transferring my channel from the leaks and those kind of things, like the news, clickbaity stuff, into more of my personality mixed with like funny gaming moments, Nintendo moments. So yeah, it's fun. And now that they announced obviously the DLC, that's just another thing that I can look forward to for myself as a gamer, but also as a content creator for Pokemon. And I'm looking to kind of brand myself more than just leaks. This isn't meant to be shady to the leak YouTubers, but I'm looking at their channels, and that's what kind of made me realize, like, I'm doing the same thing they're doing, and I think what they're doing is disgusting. So that's when it was kind of like a wake-up call, and that's when I started experimenting with other things, and it worked, and I was really excited about that it worked me doing something else, so I don't have to be trapped in the leaks and stuff.
The cycle.
It's a cycle, and people are already starting their Pokemon. The second Sword and Shield came out, there were some Poketubers that started doing Diamond and Pearl remakes, leak videos. Like literally, I saw 15 of them in like a span of a month on one channel, and I was like, this probably isn't even happening. Like, and then we got the DLC confirmation. I was like, what was the point of that? Like, as a viewer, as a fan of this person, like, you're not really getting any of their personality. You're not really getting any of who they are as a person. You're just kind of getting this fake news with a cute thumbnail on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was getting kind of sick of doing that after watching those videos too. I realized this is.
Unfortunately, that was the end of the interview. Well, it wasn't the end of the interview, it was just the end of the audio that he sent me. It missed off an extra 3 to 4 minutes, which is a real shame because I had a real good time speaking to him. I want to thank Nikachu for all the time he gave me. Usually when I ask for the interviews, it's usually about 15-20 minutes, and he gave me nearly an hour. Please, everyone, make sure you look at his channel, that's below. And until next time, I've been HPT, that was Nikachu. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.